What if I told you that in just one day, you could completely shift your mindset and gain control over your thoughts, emotions, and actions? What if all it took was embracing a few timeless principles that have been transforming lives for centuries? Today, we're diving into the power of Stoic philosophy, and specifically, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. Stay with me as we discover how a single day can change your thought process forever. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever felt like your mind is constantly racing, filled with doubts, fears, and distractions, you're not alone. But what if there was a way to stop the chaos? To regain your inner peace, focus, and control? Today, we're going to take a look at one of the most powerful philosophies ever created, Stoicism. More specifically, we'll explore the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, and how his teachings can radically transform your thought process in just one day. I know that sounds like a bold promise, but stick with me, and I'll show you how it's possible. Section 1. The foundation of Stoicism: control what you can. Accept what you can't. At the core of Stoicism lies a simple yet profound idea. Focus only on what you can control and let go of what you cannot. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of this in his journal, and it's a powerful lesson for all of us today. The key here is to stop wasting energy on things outside your control. Whether it's the weather, other people's opinions, or world events, these things are beyond your reach. Let's say you're stuck in traffic. It's frustrating, right? But by practicing Stoicism, you realize that you can't control the traffic, only how you respond to it. Instead of getting angry, you can use the time to listen to a podcast, relax, or even practice mindfulness. It's a small shift, but that shift can change your day and your life. Now, once we realize that, we start to see the true power of our thoughts. That leads us to the second Stoic lesson: how to control your internal world. Section 2. Mastering your inner dialogue. Your mind is your greatest tool. The second key teaching of Marcus Aurelius is to be mindful of your inner dialogue. Stoics believe that our emotions and reactions come from our thoughts. And because we can control our thoughts, we have the power to master our emotions. Marcus often wrote in his meditations, reminding himself to guard his thoughts carefully, knowing they shape how he would react to the world. Picture this: you get bad news or receive criticism. Most people's immediate response is emotional anger, frustration, or sadness. But Stoicism teaches us to pause, reflect, and choose our response. By practicing this simple shift, we become less reactive and more in control of our emotions. It's like having a superpower in the face of life's challenges. But what about the external world? It's easy to talk about controlling our minds, but how do we stay grounded in a world full of distractions and negativity? That's where the next principle comes in. Section 3. Living according to virtue, the Stoic path of action. The Stoics believed that living a virtuous life was the key to peace and happiness. But what does it mean to live virtuously? Marcus Aurelius emphasized wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These aren't just abstract concepts, they are actionable traits that we can practice every day. Let's say you're faced with a tough decision at work, maybe something that requires moral courage. The Stoic approach would be to do what's right, not necessarily what's easy. It's about making choices that align with your values, even if it's uncomfortable. Over time, these small decisions build your character and strengthen your mindset. But what about the obstacles we face along the way? Stoicism also offers a way to handle life's inevitable challenges with grace and resilience. Section 4. Adversity and the Stoic view on life's challenges now. You might be thinking, this all sounds great, but life can be really tough. How do I stay calm when everything around me is falling apart? Here's where Stoicism offers a different perspective from the typical think positive mindset. Instead of avoiding hardship or pretending everything is fine, the Stoic view is to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius often wrote about how life's challenges were weights in a gym designed to strengthen us. In fact, the Stoics believed that discomfort and adversity are not things to fear, but rather they are essential for becoming our best selves. It's not about avoiding difficulties, it's about how we respond to them. And once we start adopting this mindset, we begin to see everything as an opportunity for growth. Section 5. The power of self-reflection journaling. Like Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful tools Marcus Aurelius used to change his thought process was journaling. Every day, he would write down his thoughts, reflections, and challenges. This wasn't just a diary. It was a method of self-reflection, a way to hold himself accountable to his Stoic principles. The idea behind this was that by writing down our thoughts, we can examine and refine them, helping us make better choices and live more intentionally. Think about your own life. We all have those negative, chaotic thoughts that seem to just appear out of nowhere. But by journaling, you can catch these thoughts before they take over. For instance, if you're feeling frustrated with someone at work, instead of reacting impulsively, write down what's going through your mind. As Marcus Aurelius would say, this helps you realize that your feelings are temporary and often irrational. You can then decide how you want to respond based on reason, not emotion. But journaling is only one part of the process. To truly transform your thought process, it's crucial to also embrace the concept of mindfulness. Let's dive into how Stoics practice being present in the moment. Section 6. The present moment. How Stoics embrace mindfulness. Mindfulness is often thought of as a modern concept, but it's deeply rooted in Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius, in particular, believed that the present moment is all we can truly control. By focusing on the now, we stop dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. The Stoic practice of mindfulness encourages us to engage fully with the present and make the most of each moment without getting distracted by our own anxious thoughts. Imagine your mind is like a cluttered room. The past and future are like old furniture you keep moving around, taking up space and making it hard to see what's in front of you. By practicing mindfulness, you clear the room. You focus on the present, the one thing you can control. It's like cleaning the slate so you can focus on what matters right now. Mindfulness is all about awareness. But what about building resilience against external challenges? How do Stoics teach us to handle life's difficulties? That's where the next principle comes in. Section 7. Resilience through adversity. Seeing obstacles as opportunities. In Stoic philosophy, challenges aren't seen as problems. They are seen as opportunities to grow stronger. Marcus Aurelius wrote about how obstacles were an essential part of life and how we could use them as tools to build our resilience and character. In fact, Stoics believe that if life was smooth and easy, think about a time when you faced a significant obstacle. Maybe it was a failure, a personal challenge, or a setback. At first, it probably felt like the worst thing that could have happened. But looking back, didn't you grow from that experience? Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities to develop wisdom, courage, and inner strength. The more we face, the more resilient we become. So, obstacles are opportunities for growth. But how can we practice this mindset in everyday life? Let's explore how Stoics encourage us to develop patience and endurance in the face of struggle. Section 8. Patience and Endurance. The Stoic Approach to Long-Term Goals. A key Stoic principle is practicing patience, especially when it comes to achieving long-term goals. Marcus Aurelius often reminded himself that everything takes time, from personal growth to external achievements. Stoicism teaches that we must avoid rushing through life or expecting instant results. By embracing the process and staying patient, we align ourselves with the natural flow of things, rather than trying to force outcomes. In today's world of instant gratification, this can be a tough lesson. Let's say you're working toward a big goal, whether it's a career milestone, a fitness target, or personal development. Stoicism encourages you to avoid the urge to see quick results and instead focus on steady progress, one small step at a time. Just like planting a tree, it takes time to grow, and the Stoic practice is to appreciate the process. Patience is essential for achieving long-term goals. But Stoicism also teaches us to be grateful for the journey itself. Let's explore the Stoic practice of gratitude and how it can shift our mindset. Section 9. Gratitude. Finding joy in life's smallest moments. Gratitude is a fundamental part of Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius frequently expressed gratitude for the simplest things: his health, the ability to think clearly, and the opportunities to practice virtue. Stoicism teaches that we can cultivate gratitude not just for big events, but for small, everyday moments. It's easy to take the little things for granted. For example, waking up in the morning, having food on your table, or simply being able to breathe. Stoics encourage us to practice daily gratitude even for these seemingly small things. By doing this, we reframe our perspective and start to realize that we already have much to be thankful for. Marcus Aurelius would often write about how grateful he was for the people in his life who challenged him because they gave him the opportunity to practice patience, kindness, and humility. He saw adversity as a teacher, not an enemy. This gratitude isn't just for the good times. It's for all of life's moments, both positive and negative. By embracing gratitude, we unlock a new level of peace and appreciation. But the final Stoic lesson I want to share with you today is one of acceptance, learning to be at peace with life's uncertainties. So, there you have it. In just one day, you can begin to change your thought process by embracing the core principles of Stoicism, controlling what you can, mastering your inner dialogue, and living according to virtue. Marcus Aurelius's teachings are timeless because they speak to something fundamental in all of us: the desire to live a better, more meaningful life. Remember, it's not about action. It's about progress. Start small. Control your thoughts. Accept life's challenges and take action based on your values. Over time, this will transform your mind, your actions, and your life. If you found this video helpful, let me know in the comments below. What Stoic principle are you going to start practicing today? And if you want more content on Stoic philosophy and how to apply it to everyday life, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Together, Let's walk the Stoic path to a more peaceful and intentional life. As Marcus Aurelius himself said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. So, take a moment today to reflect on what you can control and begin your journey toward a new mindset. I believe you've got this.